folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Wildfrost. I'm a little bit nervous about this run that we got cooking here. We got Mating, who just summons a Bebop every 5 turns. And the thing is, Bebop is not that great to sacrifice. It doesn't have any attack, so that doesn't actually interact with some of the things. And I'm nervous about this one. I've had some pretty good runs. Pretty quick ones. Let's see if this will be a quick one or a quick disaster. Oh, wish I was the smackback leader. We got this aimless snowbow going every time. Well, that is gonna work to give me a card from Sneasel. Now there's this baby snowbow going into Sneasel. I mean, this is just gonna keep happening. I could Tarbell it, but why not wait 1 turn and then get a combo? Or freeze it. Well, here, I wanna freeze the Snoof, because I don't want the Snoof attacking me. So Sneasel draws me 2 more cards. Now Sneasel's going to attack, kill this Snowbow. We'll use Tarblade to kill the annoying Snowbow. That's a ×2. I could use Tarblades to mostly kill this Snoof, but I also don't mind having a Junjun take the hit for me there. And we're not going to ring this bell early. Let's just Berry Bell. Oh, okay, so the leader actually does have an attack. So that's important because it will like trigger Smackback, it'll trigger Teeth and stuff, and now we have Bebop. Oh, the Bebop will take the Snoof. Hey! Okay, let's ring and hope to get the Blizzard back. Got him. Time to do my very favorite thing in the world, which is farm the Gobbling. Oh, this is a problem. I shouldn't have done that. I just did a bunch of damage to the Gobbling for no reason. Oops. Well, that happened. Should I put down another Junjun? Sure. Extra chump blockers for this Winter Worm who has the Raspberry Charm. It's +1 attack, +3 health, so it's a bit serious. Let's just Berry Bell to pass the time. We're all gonna go on the Winter Worm here, I think. So I didn't do a very good job farming the Goblin because that 4 overburn damage does nothing, but the leader actually hits it and does 0 damage, so that's a bit of extra farming. Didn't get the Blizzard. I'm actually just gonna ring for the Blizzard. It's fine. So we get, and then he pops back. I gotta pay attention to how that works, because that can actually be pretty significant. All right, we got 3 chump blockers, so I don't mind Blizzard bottling this Goblin and having the Snow Knight get big. I just wanna make sure I'm not killing this boss early. This will kill the Snowbow and the Goblin, so let's not. Let's do my tutu to farm the Goblin a little bit. Is it possible to get a ×3 combo? So Sneasel and Junjun go at the same time. They are going to kill this Snow Knight. The leader goes at the same time as well. Not that it matters. That's actually the problem. The fact that the leader does no damage, that's the problem. All right, we're gonna ring because I want to be able to Blizzard this Goblin one more time, I think. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to this actually getting bigger. Sneasel could have died. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is, unfortunately, if only the Snowbow was attacking into the Bebop. Oh, hold on. No, I can't tattoo it because, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, if I tattoo the Snow Knight, it attacks into the Bebop. Oh, but then that'll happen before the battle. And unfortunately, then I was thinking that it could die and we could farm the Goblin and then Sneasel and Junjun would kill the Goblin. I could hit up here. If I Tarblade, this guy dies. You know what? We're just going to get a ×2 combo and just farm the Goblin an extra hit, basically, with Mating. Oh, now you pop up. Interesting. And then we'll just kill it. I don't know. I did get a few Blizzards off on that Goblin. Let's see. We're up to 62. Okay, if I'm above 70, I'm happy. 75 is fine with that. And we have the 2 companions down here, so we're just going to go there. Trigger all, hits all enemies. Trigger when self or ally loses. You know what? I don't like Zula. I'm not a huge fan of Bonnie. All right, we're going to try Nova and see if we can get Blunky or that weird Divine Shield card that I never take. Not a lot of ways to get Divine Shield. All right, we got Pink Berry Juice, which is always a safe bet. Summon a copy of an enemy. I mean, that has been good. We're going to take it in case that matters. Scary to pass on pinkberry juice. Okay, well, double the target's thing in a barrage. So this could go with Bebop, where the chump blocker hits it, and then Vesta's like, it's 8 now. I'm going to take Chikachi, though. This is just really good. So it doesn't go on forever, but like each time it's sacrificed, it summons a stronger version of itself. So if you can get it with a Monch or something else that cares about sacks, that can be really good. So at the moment, Nova only has this one trigger that she does. And then she's a 3 attack every 12 turns kind of lady. So it's a little tricky. By the way, keep in mind, Chikachi does not resummon if it dies, so you do need to actually sacrifice it, which can be tricky to pull off. This has a Snow Charm, so 6 damage and Snow. That's, well, okay. So let's get Nova going, I guess. And let's put Chikachi down, and I'm only doing this because I have the Blizzard to stop this Earthberry from just ruining my life. Okay, we're gonna have the leader take this hit so we don't pop the shield for nothing or just have Chikachi die. And I guess I will Tarblade the Chikachi so that we get a slightly stronger version. So you gotta make sure this doesn't get killed by the enemy, but what you can do is have it take some damage for you, and then you sacrifice it. I am gonna use Junjun to chump block Earthberry. None of these are that great to copy with Shade Wisp. So I guess Sneasel comes down. And then we gotta... Oh, I don't need the Junjun for this. I just want to put Bebop here. Yes! Do I want to hit it to trigger it? Yes. Okay, we're gonna go for that. Let's see how this goes for me here. Hopefully I counted this correctly. And then you attack it. Bang! Okay, so the Goblin unfortunately wasted itself. I could ring the bell before the Goblin goes, but it's not guaranteed that I'm going to get the Blizzard if I do that. So we have 2 coming in. Okay, I could Shade Wisp. Anything good here? Oh, I got a Moose Charm Earthberry. Jesus Christ. Do I want to copy the Earth? I don't know what that does. I'm just going to ring this bell and try to get Blizzard to farm the Goblin. I think this battle should be well in hand. So we'll just see what happens. So you're going to attack, heal everybody, including this Goblin. These 2 are at full health, so I don't care about it. I'm going to use my leader's health as a resource. And I could also chump block Shade Wisp. Nothing really stands out. These guys are about to go, actually. Hold on, this is sort of a problem. Maybe this is the time. So you hit, you heal, and then I hope Nova goes after the heal is wasted. We're gonna try this. I'm gonna try to see if I can kill... Oh no, I can't Tarblade because then it's gonna get healed. Oh geez, oh gosh. Okay, well, I could be wrong about this, but let's, when in doubt, summon a chump blocker and see what the hell happens here. So we hit, heal, then she goes. Perfect. Okay, great. Ah, the Goblin is running, but these guys are going. So let's have Junjun and Sneasel take the hit from this Porcupine, and then we're going to have this Earthberry just die. And yes, the Goblin runs. We get a ×2 combo. It's not too bad. Whack. And I'm not going to dick around. We're just going to kill this Porcupine and summon another Bebop for the next wave. Okay, the Junjun falls off, which is fine with me. There's the Queen and just a Berry Witch. Okay, it's going to be a little tricky to get this combo to happen. But, okay, we'll do what we can. Let's whack the Queen. Nova's legit going. Keep in mind, summons lose an HP when they die, so you need to make sure that you don't let Shikani or any of these versions just kill themselves by attacking. We'll freeze the Berry Witch. Nova. Oh, she hits all enemies every time she goes. Ah, so it's only every 12. But she... Oh, man, if you get that balance charm on her, that's actually really good. Then she just becomes amazing. She hits all enemies every 3 turns. Interesting, interesting. Food for thought. Okay, let's do this before I forget. Let's balance the damage around a little bit, I think. Kind of the ghetto sacrifice there. All right, so once Chikani goes, it's over. And that means that what I need is 3 Tar Blades. Hold on a sec. What's happening here? If I Tar Blade the Berry Witch and kill her, this will attack for 4 and kill Sneasel. I could have it hit Bebop, which is fine. Then it'll just die. Okay, nothing wrong with that. So we'll just do this. I could have had Chikani up there killing the witch if the Tar Blades weren't enough to kill the witch. It was a pretty safe bet. Okay, happy with those first 2 fights. We gotta go to the store. It's a guaranteed store. There's no blings on the way. Jesus Christ. So it's a charm or a companion. I'm gonna roll the dice on companion because if I get something like Monch, it actually makes a really big difference. Heal 2, cleanse. I don't think I want this. Shade Clay, copy an item. So you can play with... it's nothing going on at the moment. I'm just gonna pass on that. And we're gonna try to fish for Monch, I guess, or some other sacrificey sort of thing. Okay, there is this. I don't have a great... Oh, wait, no. We gotta take Blunky. I mean, it's cool to have Egg, right? This is cool, but we gotta take Blunky. This is like the combo. Blunky is pretty much the only thing that has Divine Shield other than Nova. Keep in mind, you can also recall him and then replay him to get back the Divine Shield and then have more Novas. So, yeah, no, that's a thing that I gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna just take Bling Bank for extra blings. And we're probably going to take a crown here, but let's take a look. Kill an ally, apply 4 to front enemy. This is very interesting on my leader because then I could make 2 Bepops. Oh, this is it. This is, okay. You know what? We're gonna freaking do it. I've like literally never played with this card because it's dumb and terrible. But we're gonna do it. Gotta take a crown. And then do I take the Azul Skull? Yeah, I gotta just do this. I have the Chikichi. It would be crazy not to. And it does go with my leader's Bepops. Okay, what is the crown priority? So Chikichi is the priority for this to get ready to go, but then she's the priority for this to be ready to go. I'm gonna try Nova. I could very, very, very be wrong about that, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right, Bamboozle hits all enemies. Okay, so you have to be really prepared on this one to ring the bell if you don't get the right stuff. Okay, we did get Chikichi, so that has to come down. Just be careful you don't let Bamboozle kill it. There's a baby Snowbo. I could just have Nova plonk off. I'm not sure that's worth it. Okay. Fine, we're gonna get all this stuff down. I'm gonna be a greed bag. We're gonna greed bag it over here. Chikichi's going. I can't kill it yet. We're gonna get Bling Bank out of my deck. Oh, this is funny. This is a 3-bell charm here. All right, 3 storm bells being added to get this charm, which increases the effects by 1, which means that when this is hit, it lowers its attack even more than usual. All right, Bamboozle is going to kill my Bling Bank. So you might say, Boris, what the hell were you thinking? It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Junjun's about to die, actually. Ah, crap. Okay, we're gonna try having this baby Snowbo attack into Nova. I don't know if it's worth calling it. I don't know what the other stuff is. Fine, we're going for it. Okay, we're mostly, but not quite, killing a Snowbo and a Wild Snoof. Oof, off by 1. You know what? I'm gonna just hit this. I don't want this aimless crap to deal with, so hoping for the best here. So she attacks everybody. We get some blings. Junjun could have killed the Snoof, but didn't. Bamboozle's about to go. I could delay it by a turn with Blizzard Bottle, but that seems really dumb. So it's a random. I can't control it. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to recall Bling Bank. I'm willing to just like slow down my deck so that it dies. Nova's about to die. It's a random ally. I can't protect her, so I'll recall her as well. And then you're going to kill the Junjun and hurt Mating. Okay, this is pretty terrible, but let's try this. Chikichi will survive it by 1. And then we have the Bepop. Okay, so now this can chump the Winter Worm, but then the Snoof goes. Okay, I'm hanging on by a thread here. We're going to kill the Snoof. Winter Worm is going to chump into the Bepop and take 4. And then Chikichi does not quite... Well, you know what? We got Ice Dice. Let's friggin' do it. All right, this Winter Worm got it. Probably better than the boss getting it. Oh, no, I let the Chikichi die with 1 HP. I needed to kill it. I needed to kill it. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. That probably is going to cost me the run here. Okay, we're going to call this in. Power Blade, the boss, have that stuff blow up. There's a nice Divine Shield there that stopped that Winter Worm from dying. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We are in some serious ass trouble. Okay, so Blunky is here. All right, we got to have my leader. Well, I could actually Shade Wisp. Is there anything that would be good to drop in front of this? Nope. 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 Okay. Blunky's coming down. You're getting snowed. I have a few turns to go here. I am going to ring the bell because we need Nova to do her thing when Blunky's Divine Shield pops. Okay. She doesn't deploy with a Divine Shield, so we're going to pop it now. Off of Blunky. You're it? Okay, that's good. That's great. Now, we got to make sure that we start hurting this guy up here. Because if this dies and that starts hitting for 6 twice, we're going to have a real problem. Let's get Bling Bank down. And, oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay, so you hit the B-pop, but that means this Winter Worm is attacking behind you. And then you're going here. Okay, so... yeah, crap. Okay, nothing can take a 7, so we're just going to freeze this worm. And let my leader take 2 very perilous damage. I can always use Bling Bank as a chumper if needed. I mean, I definitely got to get Jun down as a chumper. We're not going to think about that too hard. Okay, so now this is happening again. Well, let's ring. Maybe I get Blizzard Bottle back and I can freeze this again. Oh, just barely got it. Okay, hanging on by the thinnest of threads. So Blunky is just continuing to blunk off. We can just barely kill this Winter Worm, although I did have a chump blocker for it. Not getting any combos, but we have the Bling Bank, which compensates for that. And now I think I just ring, because I really need the Blizzard Bottle back. Okay, I didn't get it. But, we have a chump blocker now for Boozle. Boozle does not die from this. So we're going to play this crazy card. Blunky got his Divine Shield back. This thing will get hit 1 time and pop off. I'm gonna use... let's see, if I do this, then Nova's gonna go, but she's gonna hit this Divine Shield. Okay, wait. So I could pop off this Tar Blade. Or pop off this Divine Shield with a Tar Blade. Bam hits Blunky. Blunky loses the Divine Shield. Nova hits everybody. I think they're both dead. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to try it. Yep, there we go. Okay, well, not a good run, but it's fun. I need to not lose Chikichi. Okay. Oh my god, start with it. Okay. I have to take it. I mean, obviously, I just have to take that. I can't not take it. First consume is not consumed. Leader +6, crown, companion charm limit. Consume and 5 attack is actually always fine to put in a Tar Blade, but we're going to take a crown. So no bells that time. I didn't get the really good ones, in my opinion, like the redraw bell -1, stuff like that. Ooh, this is a tough one. I can really hardcore fish for Munch, but I have to drop somebody if I want to play with Munch. I didn't take the companion limit, so I think what I'm going to do is not go that road. We're going to collect blings for next time and focus on using cards to kill Chikichi. All right, we didn't get anything that I care about here, so like you could take this for extra snow or this leech thing. I'm not going to bother with it. We're just going to carry on, get blings for the next shop. At the Muncher, it's an interesting choice because, you know, you could start destroying Tar Blades, but I do play them more often than like the Tutu or the Berry Bell. I'm just going to get rid of the Berry Bell and the Tutu. Keep the Tar Blades so that at least I have a chance to draw them and have them do a decent amount of damage. All right, we got Gawk with a shell. That's scary. Might need to pop our Novas quickly. All right, we got a lot of good stuff here. So let's get... well, hold on. Chikichi's probably going to get sacked. Blunky cannot actually take a Jab Jote. Here, we'll get him down. He'll start working on this Gawk, I guess. Chikachi should come down. And then these Jabjots are going to do 4 damage to my leader, which is a little scary. But here, I need to try to maybe kill these Chikachis, or the Jabjots. So we're going to put on 4 Overburn on this Jabjot. And I get 4. Oh my god, I did not notice that Battle Charm. I just didn't notice it. So I could have just lost the run right there. I just completely missed it. Obviously, I shouldn't have done that. We're going to get this... I need to kill that Jabjoat. I'm going to put the Bling Bang down to get it out of my deck. And we're getting another B-Pop before these Jabjots go, which is good. I think Gawk is going to hit Nova. This is fine with me. All right. Do we Ice Dice? All right, I don't know if I need to do that right now. Let's see. Chikachi will hit this. It doesn't quite trigger the Overburn. If I do this, what does that accomplish? I don't think this is doing anything for me at all. Dang it. Yeah, that was a mistake to take. I'll just... Well, do I want to freeze Gawk? Let me freeze this Jabjoat that hits really hard, perhaps. So everybody gets attacked. You put on a B-Pop. Okay, that explodes. That's good. More Jabjoats. This one also has a Battle Charm, so I gotta be careful. All right, we got an Ice Dice. I mean, we just have to. Okay, that one actually gets teeth every time he's hit. Holy crap. Okay, this just applies Demonize and a Barrage, which I guess I don't care about on Blunky or Nova. They already have Demonize. I can't summon more stuff. Yeah, I suppose we're just ringing the old bell here. I can't kill Chikachi or Chikani with a Tar Blade. I only had 2 Tar Blades there. Okay, so this Jabjot's popping off. Is this the... Well, it's... I can't actually chump block it. Well, no, I could. I could do it like this, where it hits the B-Pop, kills it, then it hits Blunky, pops off the shield, then Nova goes, attacks everything. This would have been good with something like Demona to spread Demonize around for Nova's attacks. And then I could do this, although I kind of value Chikani's damage to hit Gawk. I don't want to Blizzard Gawk because that'll start him growing teeth. I could freeze the Goblin, but I actually don't think I'm doing that well. So we're gonna do this. Okay. So Chikani now should be sacrificed. I could use it to pop off this Jabjoat. Let's see, Bling Bank and Blunky can collect these Demonizes. Yeah, all right, let's try a Soul Sculling. The Jabjoat is up to 8 now. It's a pretty hefty amount of Overburn. There's 3 enemies coming, so I can't call them in early. This Gawk is about to kill Blunky. If I have it pop off Nova's shield, it's actually gonna kill her because, well, she'll attack into it and take 2 teeth damage. I mean, I could do it. She does survive it. She takes the Divine Shield. It pops. She attacks everything. It pops off this Jabjoat. Unfortunately, wasting it, and I can't call this in yet. Why don't we just not do that, though, maybe? Why don't I just have this... Well, hold on. Because if I play the Shade Wisp or Junjun to chump block the Gawk, right, then I'm in the same... Oh, no, then this stuff will actually come naturally, and then I can pop this Jabjoat. But the problem is then there's no room for B-Pop. No, because there's a chump blocker. It'll die. Okay. Okay. So let's do a copy of Gawk so that it gets... So this guy, when it hits it, gets demonized. And I will have room for B-Pop because this is going to die. Oh, boy, this is some messy business, this run. Okay, we have a Pygmy coming in. I guess all this stuff can get demonized. We have a Jabjoat. Now, the Jabjoat can pop off Nova. Nova then attacks everything, including this Gawk, who has 1 tooth. She'll take 2 damage, but it is okay. And that's going to happen before this Pygmy goes. So I don't actually need to hit this Pygmy. I should damage something else that I'm worried about. like, this Gawk, I guess. Hang on, there's a Chikasan over here? Jesus Christ, what's that doing? Well, I could get some... I should probably try to kill this Gawk. So that's 6 damage, just a goodly amount of damage on Gawk there. Oh my god. Okay, okay, we're alive. We lived to tell the tale. Nova's actually going legitimately, which means she is going to die because she's going to attack into this Gawk. Now, we're not playing with injured allies, so the question is, do I want to recall her, which would reset this timer, or do I want her to just attack into him and die? I could Ice Dice and have a 1 in 6 chance of protecting her, but that's obviously kind of stupid. She will kill this other Gawk on her way out. I like it. Yeah, Nova, take one for the team, lady. So we go whack. She whacks and dies. All right, we need to chump block for Muttonhead here. We have one more enemy coming. I'm gonna click this bell. It's a little risky, but I just wanted to know if it came down here, I could like Azul Skull this Gawk and just kill it. As it is, I guess we'll do it this way. So now we're putting a lot of overburn on Muttonhead with the Bebop and the Azul, what, a sacrifice card? Okay, I could just kill Gawk, just play it safe. There's no point in Ice Dicing because, yeah, there's no point in Ice Dicing. Hang on, my leader, if he attacks into Gawk, he dies. There's no point in Ice Dicing because Nova's gone. I'm gonna ring because the Tar Blades just suck here, and I would actually like to get my Azul Skull. Okay, so Gawk is about to attack. I could just chump block it, right? I could just chump block, like this. And then Chikashi will attack this. Oh, that'll trigger the overburn. Hold up. We just need to kill you. I only have 1 Tar Blade. Oh my god, there's only 1 Tar Blade in my hand, and I cannot kill this. Oh, unless I copy the Gawk himself. But where does the Shade Wisp get summoned? Is it on my side? I sure hope so. I hope it doesn't displace the Chikani, or Chikashi. Okay, there it is. So Chikashi will now attack, trigger overburn, and then we got a ×3 combo, and then my leader was at 1 HP by accident, not by choice. If this had just been a 9 HP leader and I had taken him, this run would have already ended. Sneaky Battle Charms hiding out. Oh no, we got the worst fight. Oh my god, it's the worst one. Oh Jesus, oh god. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Double the targets. Kill an ally. This is actually interesting because I could use it to just get a free advancement on my Chikani, but I don't have like if I had like Devacrow or something, like gain the attack of a sacrifice thing, I'm not inherently increasing in power by sacrificing things. We'll take the Azul Candle to work on our overburn. Getting a charm no matter what, so I'd rather lose cards than gain a card. And what we're gonna do is, okay, we do now need to start eating these Tar Blades. I would like to get some more assassination cards, like the Azul Axe, or something like that, so that I can actually kill stuff in the back row. Draw 2 on kill. That's not that great, but... Oh my god, I never put on this block charm! Jesus! Oh my god, I should have. Okay, well, let's put it on my leader, because that just makes my leader a little bit safer, and it'll still trigger Nova. It doesn't need to be on her. But I will put this on her so that she maybe will kill something with her Nova-esque business, and give me some cards. I'm just going to play it safe. We're just going to put the crowns on the... I think I just forgot to put everything from the shop. Oops, so I was actually handicapping myself in that battle by not putting on my Divine Shield. Okay, so we got the good split where the thing that's giving everything teeth is all by itself. The problem is this has 14 HP, so it's still kind of a problem. And this guy has 2 teeth from the marrow. Okay, so I don't really want to pop Nova until this thing is dead. But I actually am not that great at killing stuff. Okay, what if I use Shade Wisp to get a marrow? I'm going to try this. I'm not going to think about it too hard. We're just going to go for it. So now everything has 2 teeth. The problem is Nova will just die if anything pops a Divine Shield off. Okay, I'm going to freeze this Gromble to just put this out of sight, out of mind. All right, Chikashi and Blunky, you guys start attacking this marrow. All right. Wow. All my Divine Shield stuff, I just can't lose it because if I lose it, then Nova attacks into teeth and dies. It's a real problem for me because I actually am having a hard time taking 4 damage. Oh, I have to use this Marrow as a chump blocker? I guess so. All right, I'll put down the Bling Bank. I could also have chump blocked with the Bling Bank. Okay. So now Gromble is attacking. And then the Smog's about to attack. We're going to run out of chump blockers pretty soon here. But okay, let's... I think I want to Azul Skull to try to kill this Marrow. What's happening up here? Well, there's this Gromble going and then Smog's going. So it's kind of a problem because I can't just, like, chump block forever. Well, I kind of can. Fine. We'll chuck a Junjun out here to chump block. Actually, no. I want to do Shade Wisp to chump block because I want to still be able to get my B-Pop. So I actually want this Shade Wisp thing to die. Yeah, I want this B-Pop. Oh, wait. So now I get my chump blocker for Smog up here. Everything's aimless, so we might be hitting into these toothy pawpaws. Oh, Jesus. Well, crap. This is a case where it coming down is a real problem. So Blunky, no matter where he goes, is aimless. So he might attack into teeth, which will cause Nova to go off and then die. Well, that's life. I'm gonna just pop this Azul Skull here to, again, just keep trying to kill off this Marrow. And Blunky has a 1 in 3 chance of attacking the Marrow instead of these teeth. It failed. Wait, what? Okay, so Blunky's thing popped off, but instead of hitting all enemies, she just hit the thing in front of her. I don't actually know. I guess the aimless overrides it, and she happened to aimlessly hit the Marrow. Fascinating. Okay, well, I guess we're still trying to kill this thing to stop the teeth. You are attacking in, but now I know that apparently Nova just will hit an aimless thing. And that is bad because she could hit this other stuff. Fine, we're going to trigger this Marrow so that this aimless doesn't happen, or so that things don't have teeth anymore. Which means it actually is okay. As long as she doesn't hit this Pawpaw. The Pawpaw will kill her. Oh, no, but it's not her Divine Shield. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. We're just gonna do it and hope for the best. Blip. So there goes all the teeth. Oh, she's still aimless. So she hits Smog. I'm fine with that. Okay, so the Pawpaw's going. I'm not gonna dick around. I'm just gonna kill it. You're attacking with a Battle Charm that I have noticed. This is fine. We are all aimless. Blunky could actually hit that Pawpaw and die. But that's okay. We're just going to take that chance. Okay. Oh, this didn't... It would have... Chikani and Blunky would have both had to hit it. Oh, God! Okay. So now we can sacrifice the Chikani. And get the Gromble to be Azuled. Is that worth it? Is that worth doing? I could just do Ice Dice. The problem is I don't know who's going to get the thing. I could just have Nova take this Gromble's attack. Oh, but then she gets frozen. I don't want her to be frosted. I do want my leader to be the one getting frosted. I could also just freeze this Gromble, but I think there might be something more important coming up. Here, we'll just do this. Aggressively use my leader's life as a resource. This is probably going to be another thing that gives like everything teeth and gives everything aimless, so I want to make sure my leader attacks before that happens. The Gromble could just die and kill this Pawpaw with it, and you know what? I'm fine with that. Let's just kill them both, get a ×2 combo, summon a B-Pop, Blunky wastes 1 attack. Oh no. I wish that Wave Bell were higher, then I could have actually played Ice Dice. Okay, I have to be very careful that if anything hits it, it hits back. So we're gonna go down here. Again, I got lucky. Smog is here where where it's the only thing in its row, so it can be targeted. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna Ice Dice. Blunky's back! Okay, now Nova's actually gonna go, which means I have to stop Maw-Jaw because otherwise it'll attack back on her. Oh, she's aimless, so she did not actually attack everything, right? Because the aimless overrides it. You know what? I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with it. So you still get a Chikashi. So yes, we're gonna start building up the overload on you. Although maybe I should have had the B-Pop go after Maw-Jaw. Okay, we're gonna just keep on freezing you for as much as we can. All right, Chikashi hits for 8. You're not hitting back. We'll summon a Junjun Chump Blocker. Oh, no, 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 no! That stops me from getting a Bebop, and the Bebop is more valuable than a Junjun. Oops. That was a mistake. Well, get in there and Chump Block, I guess, and we'll just keep hurting you while you're frozen. Note that it's trigger when hit, so if anything hits it, it's actually better than Smack Back. It's anything hitting it makes it attack. Okay, we got Blizzard Bottle, so that's great. All right, now I think we're gonna do, well, this or this both apply 4 Overburn to it. So I guess we'll just do it this way. And then the Chikashi will trigger the Overburn, and that will kill the Pawpaw, because then it has its own Overburn. Yep. Okay, great. Harrowing, but we win. And what do we got? We got Guaranteed Shop, thank goodness. Blings, Charm. Oh, boy. Okay, so Shade Sculptor. What would I copy? Would it be another copy of the Azul Candle so that we can double things more often? Or the Azul Skull so we can sack the Chikachi spawns more often? It's a tough one. I think it's probably the Azul Candle, and I do want Blings before the shop, so we're going to do this. It's also possibly correct to copy nothing, so keep that in mind. That is adding a card to my deck, which may not be worth it. So I have a gajillion Blings, thanks basically to Bling Bank. So now we're definitely taking this. This, I think, is actually really good, because I can use it on Chikachi to freeze stuff. And then we're gonna get some charms. I don't think I need to summon Bebop since my leader's doing that. We got Crit, which I don't know if I'm gonna have that much combo potential with. Tooth when hit. Interesting. That's an interesting one. And reduce thing by half set health to 1. Oh my god, I have to do this. I know exactly where that's going. So this, oh, it can go on Blunky? What? Oh, I did not think the game would let you put it on Blunky. Fascinating. Okay, so the Fragile's irrelevant. I'm never raising his health. I could do this and make him go every turn. I don't really have synergy with that, though, because it's just 1 attack every turn is all it is. I was thinking doing this on Nova, so she's fragile, has only 1 health, and is reliant on her divine shields. Yeah, I think we gotta do it. Then she's attacking every 6 turns instead of every 12. We're gonna try. We're gonna give it a shot. I don't know if I need Blunky out immediately, though. It's not that essential, but then again, what else do I have that is essential? I mean, I could like put it on the Azul Skull so we start with something with Overburn, or the Yeti Skull so we start with a bunch of stuff frozen. Let's try the Yeti Skull. I don't know if that's correct. And then I guess I should put the Crit Charm on it if I'm gonna do... Okay, if I do that, I mean, maybe I should do the Azul Skull so it's 8 Overburn instead of 6 Snow. Let's try this. I don't know if this is correct, but this guarantees 8 Overburn to start with. And then this, well, no one's getting hit multiple times except for my leader, so I guess it's going on the leader, but it's possibly correct to just put it on nothing, because that's just going to make the next fight harder. I actually could take this. It would be kind of neat sometimes. Fine, we'll take it. I just have a lot of money. We'll see how that goes for me. All right, we're up against Crunker. This is actually tricky because Overburn is sort of okay, sort of not okay against the Scraps since it always triggers. But that also means that it only takes off 1 of the Scraps. So do I want to put it on the Spike Wall or the Grink? I guess the Grink. I'll kill the Grink. It has 2 Battle Charms on it. What the hell is that crap? Okay, so we're going to kill the Grink and take a thing off of Crunker. Okay, gotta be careful with the Spike Wall. So Blunky actually is not bad in this fight, because Blunky just pops off a Scrap every single time. It's kind of good. When the Crunker is about to go, I need to Yeti Skull it. So do I take a Bling Bank down just to get it out of my deck and then commit to sacrificing the Chikani next turn to freeze Crunker in place? This is basically just taking off a Scrap. It's not really doing anything. Okay, I'll commit. We're going to put the Bling Bank down. And we're going to Yeti Skull the Shikani to stop the Spike Wall and Crunker from going for a pinch here. Blunky's continuing to work. I got nothing really to do here. I could do Crunker. No, I can't because he's too big. And the Spike Wall, that's a weird... Oh, I can't copy that because it has no HP. I guess we have nothing better to do than to just take a thing off of Crunker. That's a pretty weak card play. Crunker and the Spike Wall are about to get unfrozen. So you have the Blizz... Oh, no, okay. When you get Zoomlin Wafers, you just play it. Now, do I want Chickasan to take a thing off of Spike Wall? I think I do. I think I really want to try to bring that... Well, no, hang on. I'm about to play the... No, I didn't mean to do that! Oh, geez. Well, okay, it's happening. I was gonna say... maybe since I'm about to play Zoomlin, I can use these Tar Blades to take the Spike Wall off, but... As it is... Okay, so... I have 3 things that will take off a scrap, so I can... Okay, obviously I'm freezing Crunker. Nova is actually about to go, so the Spike Wall needs to die. That's the most important thing. I mean, hold on. No. I could kill the Ice Forge so she does more damage to these Grinks. No, that's the right play, right? So we gotta kill the Ice Forge. I think that's what needs to die. And then I can do 1 damage to this Spike Wall. Then Nova kills it so it doesn't smack back her. And this unfortunately has no room. Blinky could do a damage to Grink, but it makes more sense to have him peel another thing off of Crunker, and then we just pass. So Zoomlin is kind of like Noomlin, except Zoomlin only activates once, but if you don't play the card, it'll stay there for next time. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Smack Back. I did not notice that was there. Okay, yep. Yeah, Nova's dead. Well, that happened. So now you're attacking my Bebop, which I'm fine with. You're attacking Chickasan. I could Yeti Skull the Chickasan to freeze this row. I think I'm just gonna do it. Okay. So now I'm not playing Ice Dice anymore because it's dumb. Blunky will keep on going with his mission. And I guess we'll just... We don't need to Blizzard him. He'll be dead before he goes. I guess I'll put down a Junjun. And at this point, I'm just going to ring the bell. We've got these 2 amazing Azul candles. It's maybe not the most impressive thing, but I could actually maybe start this going with the Azul Skull. And then on the final boss who has real HP... Okay, so I actually want this Bebop to die so that I can summon another one. And do I want to now Azul Skull the Chikashi as well? No, not right now. I want to summon it on the next one. Right, so we, I guess, need to just trigger this. Second phase. All right. So you're going... I got a pretty lucky split. 5 of its attacks are on its own side. All right, so you are hitting these 2 spots. I will definitely have Bebop take a hit. And I guess the Junjun can take another hit. We might as well preserve these Divine Shields. Let's sacrifice my Chikashi. Oh, it didn't go on Crunker anymore? No, geez. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, it did. Oh, it went to... How did he get it? How did he get it? I don't know how he got it. Front enemy. I don't know. Well, I got lucky again. He's again attacking his own side. This Grink. Okay, we'll take off the Divine Shield off of my hero. So now let's double your Overburn. And... Okay, you're going to take off the Divine Shield. Let's double it again. You're missing me completely. All right. I did get pretty lucky with these spawns, it must be noted. And then if I get another Azul Skull, I didn't. I did not get my Azul Candles or my Azul Skull. Well, butts. So you're doing nothing. Actually, no. If you went off, you would have hurt this for 4. Ah, it's not quite enough. I was trying to get a combo here. Okay. I'm just going to ring the bell. Nothing's happening. So I can ring the bell to fish for the candle. And then that will end the fight. Ha-ha! He's a genius! This will definitely do it. Blap. I got very lucky. If those bombards had been different, I would have had to take a lot more damage. Okay, so now is when I'm gonna get the good bells. Yes! Thank you. That's a stupid one. Well, it's not stupid. This one's fine. I just don't like it. And then we have Greed, which is damage per blings, and Smackback. Well, I don't know if Smackback's that good on any of my stuff. So the Greed maybe is the way to go. I could put it on Nova and just have her Nova Heart. You gotta do it. You gotta. Okay, so to make sure I don't put it on right away, go down the row first. See if you get something that would change your mind. Gotta make sure in this hog fight coming up, you don't get Nova killed by Smackback. Fury, that is completely irrelevant. I wish I'd never unlocked that charm. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, so let's make this happen. This is maybe an interesting fight because it's a high stakes. It could go really easy, or it could be a complete disaster. That's just like the only way it's gonna go. I might just murder all these pigs, and as long as I don't get killed by the Smackback wild nonsense, I'm fine. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Apply some Overburn. Okay, I could double your thing, go up to 16, you'd be at 17 HP. Hog is going. Okay, Hog is going. Okay, so now I need a Blizzard Bottle use so that when Nova attacks, she doesn't just die. Whack and blarp. Okay. Why did she die? I don't know why she died. Why did she die? Does she have... Does fragile mean you... Yeah. It's not she loses an HP when she dies. It's just as max health cannot be increased. Did some... These pigs have teeth or something I missed? Oh, man, I should have had my... If one of them had teeth, I should have had my leader be the one to take the hit and trigger her. Oh, crap. Well, it's gonna be one of those games. Okay, should I call this in and pop this? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna see what the hell happens here. Okay, so I double it. These pigs die. Blunky kills this pig, and you kill the rock hog. Sounds great. Let's do it. Brat. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, glad my leader didn't randomly attack into it and die because it got smacked back 5 times. That could have been bad. All right, we're doing Zoomlin wafers. Okay, now this is a problem. This is actually a problem because, okay, it's okay though. I can Tarblade this for 1, and then Blunky does just barely kill it. What are we copying with a Shade Wisp? Oh, this. Yeah, look at that. While active, +1 to all allies. Yes, so you're gonna make 2 Beepops for me. Do I want 2 Beepops? Do I care about having 2 Beepops? That would mean I don't want to put down Bling Bank or Junjun. No, I want the Bling Bank. I want that Greed Charm to really pop off. So we're gonna play this. We're just not gonna play Junjun because it's dumb, and we're gonna ring the bell. All right, you're dead. You're not dead. No room to summon the Beepop. Yep. I can just farm this Gobbling a bit. Yeah, let's do it. And now Chikashi's gonna kill this Rock Hog. Wait, she's gonna kill the Rock Hog and the Gobbling. Oh, but I'll hit the Gobbling an extra time. That's fine. Whack, whack. Oh, Blunky does kind of waste his stuff here. Okay, and now we can sack Chikashi for the Azul Skull. Well, where do I want it? Maybe I want it on the boss, and then I want to use the Yeti Skull on this Warthog back here. Just make sure no one's attacking, Okay, so we're going to do this. And then these hogs are going. And I now... Well, do I even want this? This thing is about to die because it's attacking and I can't stop it. So I could just sack it instead of sacrificing Chikashi. Chikagoru, I believe, is the... Yeah, it's the final form. It doesn't sacrifice anymore. Okay. If I do this, I freeze the Warthog. Let's just do that there. Nothing is dead, so these hogs just attack Chikashi 1 time each. I'm completely fine with that. All right. It's time to start doubling, and can you take it? Yes, you can take it. This is fine. Oh, maybe I should have had the Bebop go. Yes. Okay, now I don't want Chikashi getting hit anymore, so we're going to have the leader take the hit. You're going to attack into the Razor. I'll double your Overburn. Whack. Whack. Oh, I didn't actually want that to happen. Oh, no. Oh, God. I forgot about the getting a tooth. I'm hoisted by my own tooth card. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, if you hit a Bebop, you die, and then you die. And that's all that's happening. So that's fine. And then we can Azul Skull you to get that to happen. Okay, dokie. All right. So you're about to attack 4 times. You're attacking 4 times. So you're gonna die to the teeth. Nothing's hurting you. I just need a candle. Oh gosh, I might be in trouble because this thing's attacking a lot and I didn't get a candle. Crud. Oh crud. If I ring the bell, can I just survive somehow? Yeah, because Blunky can just take 2 of the 4 hits. Okay, so Bebop and Blunky take 3 of the 4 hits. Chikagoro can take the last hit and all of these hog hits. And I ring the bell to try to find the candle to double this. Oh, if I double it, it's still not dead. Oh, God. All right, but this thing's not going yet, and I got 2 candles. We're not going to worry about killing this warthog. Oh, what? I can't do math? That double did kill it. Hey, great. All right. That was nice. So we can munch. Oh, we don't get a shop, but it's okay because I have the greed charm. So yeah, I'm gonna munch, and I think I'm gonna get rid of the tar blades. I'm very tempted to get rid of. Okay, the shade wisp is not doing enough, but I think it's still better most of the time than a Junjun. So I'm gonna get rid of Junjun, and we don't need Bling Bank anymore. It's just a chump blocker. I have enough of those. And yes, the Bling Bank would grow the Greed Charm during the fight, but I don't think that's enough of a consideration. So that's kind of interesting. Frost, Cake, 5. Okay, so that's obviously not worth it. Cake and Frost. Okay, I can still go back. So I could have you actually... Okay, Nova's actually out of charm limit. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second here to think about these choices. I got to put my kid to bed, and then we'll resume. Okay, after doing a little bit of thinking, I decided I'm not going to get any of these charms, though I do love the Cake Charm, and there's some wacky stuff I could do with it. I'm just going to get this totem to have an extra chump blocker. And we're going to go into this fight. It's a little bit scary because we do have Tusk here, which is something I probably should have looked at earlier. So everyone's going to have teeth, so Nova is almost certainly going to die unless I can somehow kill Tusk. But if I can kill Tusk, and if this Pawpaw's not out here, I would like to keep the dream alive of somehow Nova going and not dying immediately. Now, actually, maybe I should have thought about this. Maybe I don't want Nova to be crowned, now that I think about it. Maybe I just don't want her in there. Maybe we just want to put Blunky down. And then use what? So I still start with Chikachi. I still Azul Skull her with the critical. Is there something better than Blunky? No, it makes sense to have Blunky down right away. I actually could get the Frost Charm. Man, I did all the thinking before this started, and I'm like, hey, well, let me think about this more. If I get the Frost Charm, then I can actually give it to Blunky like this, and then have Blunky frost things early in the fight. In fact, I could also do this, and then have Blunky going and by himself in a row for a temporary time if Nova's not on the field. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but all right, let's try that. So basically, I start with Chikachi, I Azul Skull her for 8 Overburn, I throw down Blunky by himself in a row, and then the leader by himself in the other row. Is this what I'm doing? All right, that's what I'm doing, apparently. Okie dokie. Man, that Greed Charm might have been actually better on Blunky than on Nova, now that I think about it, because she has not been an all-star today, unfortunately. Okay, so there's Tusk, who is second here, behind Groff. Oh, Jesus. So we're going to have to, like, eat through Groff in order to kill Tusk. And maybe crowning Blunky. I mean, this would have been okay if, like, Tusk were in the front, but because Tusk is in the back, It's a real problem. Okay, so Foxy is gonna attack 3 times for 3 strength each. And I guess that's alright. I could just sort of take it for a bit, but Chikani cannot take it and Blunky cannot take it. I could actually sacrifice Chikani and freeze Foxy just to kind of stop this from happening. I also could do Totem of the Goat. Now that's interesting actually, because Totem of the Goat, if when Tusk attacks into it, it'll blow up and it'll trigger this overburn on Groff. But that will only deal 8 damage to Tusk, not 16. Okay, can I Shade Wisp something? Well, the only thing that would make sense to Shade Wisp is Tusk, and then everything I have would have Teeth. Then Foxy would do 9 damage to himself. No, 6 damage to himself, attacking into my leader with the Teeth. That doesn't seem actually like it makes that big of a difference. Okay, so we're just going to Yeti Skull to stop Foxy and slow down this leader who attacks very slowly but twice. Alright, Blunky is about to lose his Divine Shield, and that is okay. Oh gosh, why didn't I play these Zoomlin wafers? I probably should have played the Zoomlin wafers. Okay, it's too late now. I'll just save them for the next time they show up. So Blunky will lose his Divine Shield here. Frost Groff. And Chikani, I think, wants to hit Groff to trigger the Overburn. Right? Rather than Foxy. I am gonna make a Shade Wisp because I just want this chump blocker around. Okay, so that explodes. Now Blunky is safe to attack up here. And then we can use this. Okay, this is it. No, this doesn't work. Shoot, butts. Okay, hold on. So Blunky can attack into Tusk, right? And not kill it, but at least not die. But if I put the Totem of the Goat in front of Tusk... Wait, no. Tusk is going to get demonized, and then Blunky's going to have Fury, so Blunky kills Tusk with this situation. So the fact that Tusk is the thing I summoned doesn't matter. Actually, anything would have been the same. I'm just using this as a chump blocker. And then Foxy's about to attack, and I'm concerned about it, so this is where maybe it makes sense to freeze Foxy again. Now, I could put Nova down, but I actually really need Blunky to have the Fury so that the double attack from the Totem kills off Tusk. So that means that today we are freezing Foxy. I hope I counted this correctly. Fury activates, Demonize activates. Okay, everything works. Great. Okie dokie. So now we're safe to put down Nova. Well, one of the enemies that's coming... Oh, I can't look at the telescope anymore. There is that Pawpaw coming, but Nova should be able to hit it the first time and not die. Okay, so we're going to play Nova. Alright, the Fury is not happening anymore. Okay, there is no Pawpaw, so Nova should be safe to pop off. Chikasan is not dying. I do want to hit Foxy. Ice Dice? I want to do Ice Dice. This seems bizarre. But theoretically, Nova should be able to hit things without dying. So yes, I'm going to Ice Dice. Alright, Foxy got it, and the Totem of the Goat got it, which is not ideal. So this is attacking twice. So this is actually what I'm going to do. We're going to let it hit the Bebop and the Totem. It won't die, but it will trigger Nova. And Nova should live after that. She should be fine. She should be okay and very much alive. Alright, now this. Oh man, I'm so close to being able to get the critical. Is that worth it? To have Foxy have 8 Overburn instead of... I mean, yeah, kind of, because if it had 8, then I doubled it, it would go to 16 and it would die. I would, however, need to get rid of the Shade Wisp, but I have no room to do that. So what I could do is I could just recall Blunky, play a Shade Wisp, and then the leader goes whack, whack, and then I Azul Skull Chikasan. The problem is I then don't have time because then Foxy's going. Nope, different plan. We're going to just freeze Foxy. Keep the man frozen. All right, Nova attacked and lived to tell about it. Hooray! So now I could Shade Wisp. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll Shade Wisp. In fact, I could almost get this Fury on. I would need to recall the Totem. Is that a weird thing to do? Recalling? I don't want to dick around like that. No, let's not lose the game because of trying to over-optimize the Fury. Okay, so let's just copy this. Blunky applies some frost. Oh my gosh, Blunky should have applied frost to Foxy because then Foxy would do way less damage. That was a misplay. But maybe I'll just kill Foxy, right? So Grok is attacking what? I could trigger Nova again on purpose by having Grok attack into my leader. And then Nova just attacks everything for, what, like 7? That would kill Grizzle, do a bunch of damage to the boss. Or I could just Azul Skull Foxy. Or both, right? Well, at this point, I'm like, well, do I even want to get the critical on Foxy? Maybe I want to kill Foxy some other way so that this goes on to this leader. And then I can double it. Okay, so if Grok hits mating, and then Nova goes off, she hits Foxy and kills him? What is this? Oh, +5 for thing. So I have 200 is the nearest, so that's an extra 4. Yeah, so she hits for 7. She doesn't quite kill it, but with Chikasan, she does. Tarblade's not enough to kill it. Wait, so what am I doing to pass the time? A Tarblade for 1 damage? Just to pass the time? Oh my god, I don't know if this is right, but here we go. Whack. Uh-huh. Okay, I think that worked. So now we're gonna crit Azul Skull this Chikasan before the Chikasan attacks and dies. Nova's actually going. Do I want to ring the bell so that Nova's actual attack hits everything? There's gonna be a Pawpaw there. No, I want to wait so that, well, actually, do I? Maybe I just want to let her hit the Pawpaw and then not take any Divine Shields off. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm hopefully not wrong about this. There's a Pawpaw, there's a Plum, and then we have Azul Skull the Chikasan. So this has 12 now. Whack. Okie dokie, Grok is about to die. So actually, I could sack it. But that doesn't really accomplish much. Sure, do 5 damage to a Plum. That's fine with me. I could actually Tarblade this Pawpaw, but I think the most important thing is to Azul Candle Craig, which is what I'm always going to call him. Bye-bye. All right, now this hitting the totem seems dumb. Let's have Chikashi block that. You are going to hit something for 1. Okay, we can just have the leader block that. I again missed the Zoomlin wafers. Whoops. Well, you know what? Let's just kill you. Got exactly 2 damage. Might as well do this before the healing happens. Okay, you're just hitting for 2 twice. That's completely fine with me. I guess the time has come to ring the bell. I could have ice diced, I guess. Oh, here we go. Let's just kill you. Okay, it just barely kills because it does 1 damage and ups it to 48, so it exactly kills him. Exactly. All right, and then we go to the second phase, which I'm hoping I can handle. So there's Uba Bear, of course, who's going to freeze Nova. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. These Grinks are attacking and frosting. I don't actually care about my leader being frosted. Just want to make sure this Frost Guardian's not actually killing my leader. That would be kind of funny. No one's going to die, right? I could have Nova take a hit from this Frost Guardian. She will actually then kill these Grinks, right? Because I've gone up in blinks because I killed stuff. Now I'm at 250. That's an extra 5. 3 + 5 is 8. Oh, boy, I really hope I don't mess this up. But I believe that this hit happens. Divine Shield pops off. She goes. She kills the Porcupine, the Uba Bear, the Grinks. And she gets frozen and draws a gajillion cards. Okie diddly okie. Wow. So then I guess I want Blunky up here because I want him to, after all that happens, hurt the Winter Worm. Man, I really hope I'm not wrong about any of this. Should I just summon this? Okay, but if I summon this, it's gonna like come up in front of Nova, unless I do like this or something like this, and then it'll come up in the front row, right? That should work. Yep. Okay, here it goes. Nothing. Whack and whack. Yup, that happened. Okay, so now I should be fine. We're just gonna take a nice simple approach here. We're gonna kill this thing off. I'm not really gonna count it or anything. Just gonna kill it. We got chump blockers for days. This is just a guy who hits for 12. It's not a big deal. And we're gonna be able to kill it pretty much any which way we want to. But here, let's put on some overburn. Have it take 8 damage. Oh, 16 damage, actually, because of the demonize from the totem. Oh, my God. That was a tough one. Really had to work for that one. But we did it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. You're allowed to go because it's over. But if you want to stick around, then... Oh, no, we got a charm. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you want to stick around to see what that charm is and... what the next leader is, feel free. So let's see, 3 overburn, 2 on kill. Oh, that's actually better than 2 on hit. Oh, that's a downgrade. I'm very happy to see this. Why do you have a, oh, right, because I got a divine charm on it. Okay, so this is actually a pretty easy leader. I think super slow, 3 overburn every 6 turns is not a big deal, and you're not going to be killing anything. So yeah, that's actually a really easy one. There's a Chikichi, just a generic one. Nova, trigger when self or ally loses divine shield. Oh my God, I gave it the combo. So you get it, and you have 4 of them? You have 4 blocks! Why do you have 4 blocks? Oh my God. Okay, hit all enemies, fragile, greed. I don't know if the greed works, like, off of your gold. I should look that up on the wiki. Does the greed charm on the boss work off of your gold, or does it just do nothing? And, yeah, she's fragile, which doesn't actually make any difference. So she's going to be a very important one to kill. Oh, boy. Okay, that's maybe a little bit scary, but the leader is the least scary thing about that one. Okay, let's get our 8 bells going here. So, you know, the Ninjured Companion has actually been kind of helpful. So the question is, what am I doing? Oh, here we go. Some enemies in boss battles with Frost Hand Charms. Okay, I'm just kind of quietly ignoring this Bell of Death for the Shade Mancers because it has been kind of handy not worrying about it. All right, Mansa, gain a strength when an ally is killed. That does not seem nearly good enough. Aimless? Oh, Jesus. Well, we've done something very similar to this, but I gotta just do it again because this stuff is just unpalatably terrible. I mean, yeah, you could do some sort of sacrificing thing, but the thing is, it's this 4. If you're gonna give me crap strength that has to grow from a sort of difficult condition, at least give me 3. If it had been 3, I would have picked it. I think 4 is just too terrible, and I still have no idea what the hell is up with these ×3 aimlesses who just seem like a nightmare of incompetence. All right, Junis the Poonis is up. We'll still take Sneasel, and that'll be next time. Take care, everybody.